What's going on, you guys? Green Weeaboo here with another video coming right at you. And for this time, I thought of something new these last couple of weeks, or maybe more than a few, or more like months actually, since, it's been on my mind for quite a while, quite some time, around probably spring or summer. Can't remember which month it was that I first thought of it, but here goes nothing. You probably know by the title. I have decided to make a new thing called casting. These aren't casting calls, these are casting guesses for characters that actors I would see might be able to play as these certain characters in the MCU or outside the MCU, just like in between, like a inside out MCU appearance. So after we've all heard of the news about Electro, the sort of official live action Spider Verse, I thought this would be a great opportunity to do one out of the two of my casting guesses for Spider Man's most truly the one mentor in his life, Uncle Ben. For MCU Uncle Ben casting choices, I thought of about four or five, maybe. I don't know, I might do an update video on this. So I thought for my first guess for playing Uncle Ben in the MCU would have to be Christopher Maloney. Now I don't know why I would pick Christopher Maloney. I don't know what made me select him of all the actors of all for guessing to officially play the character, even though we haven't gotten that much since we already got past the whole origin stories from Civil War and a reference to it in Homecoming, but we'd never gotten much in Far From Home. So I hope to see Uncle Ben appear in the MCU since that now that Tony Stark is dead and so many characters, so many actors to choose from to play Ben Parker, and Christopher Maloney is kind of a difficult choice. Like one of those hard to select. Why that name appeared in the first place? Something like that. My second choice would be Alec Baldwin if he's available at all, available to play as Ben Parker. Like he's suddenly got that I don't know what it is about him that makes me want him to play as Uncle Ben in the MCU, but I don't know. Maybe it'll reappear. Just hopefully when the time gets closer, I'll finally figure it out. I'll focus on my aim, like what brought him up to the group or selection of casting guesses. Like I said, this isn't a casting call. This is a casting guess. Now, my third guess would or choice would be Billy Bob Thornton. Yep, Billy Bob Thornton, the much like Christopher Maloney. I don't know why I chose him in the first place. Maybe it'll reappear why, but I just see some pride or dedication to. I don't know. There's something about him that almost looks like a father figure to a character. I don't know. Again, just like Christopher Maloney and Alec Baldwin, maybe it'll come back to me, reappear why I've selected him. My fourth choice, for some strange reason, is, well, I don't know why, but I thought of Tim Allen. Tim Allen, I kind of want to see in the MCU, kind of, but there's just something about him. Like, I miss seeing Tim Allen appear in movies. I know he's got that one show that I keep forgetting the name of, but it would be nice to see him appear in more movies, much like Tom Hanks has or is doing right by now. But yeah, that's all I can think of so far. Oh, and a few more. Clint Eastwood. I don't know why. It's just like something about him that I don't know. Like Clint Eastwood is. I know. I know you're gonna say too old, but I don't know. Just leaving that for. I don't know. Maybe they'll cast him for probably an older MCU character, like somewhere in the multiverse or farther. Who knows? My sixth guess is I can't believe this one. Christopher Lloyd from, well, you've guessed it, Back to the Future. Christopher Lloyd has just. I'm not trying to be greedy for these actors to appear in the MCU. I'm not greedy for these actors to star back into movies. I just, like I said, this is a casting guess. Like candidates that would appear as Uncle Ben, then having him suddenly out of the MCU for absolutely no reason. So all in all, I guess that's my. I forget how many candidates I've selected, and again, I'll make an update video of this, an updated version of actors who I can. Oh wait, now I remember another one. Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston would make an absolutely great MCU Uncle Ben. Yes, I know. I would make an update. Don't worry, it'll still happen. It'll still appear sometime. Just not this very minute. Just give me some more time. As soon as we get all this MCU information figured out, the official MCU Spider-Man title, I guess, named by now, like Venom Let There Be Carnage, something like that. So if you guys, so that's my, this has been the video. This has been my casting choice for casting guesses for MCU Uncle Ben. I like to know what your guys's agree, comments and opinions down below in the comments section down below. So feel free to like the video, subscribe to leave a comment if you haven't already, subscribe to the Green Weeaboo if you haven't, and feel free to click on the bell. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves.